Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. So we are well into fall or autumn at the moment, and the landscapers are already here early in the morning. They're gonna start work on the hedge, and I have a meeting in town where I will go into the shop and pick up a few items for the farm that I desperately want to have. So yeah, we'll see you very soon over there. I just want to check one more thing. I have to deliver 8 pallets of long planks and I currently have 4. And I have to deliver 1 more pallet of regular planks. So I think I'm gonna wait until we get all those 8 pallets and take them at the same time in one trip. But otherwise, yeah. So I want to go and get a few details for the farm. A bit of stuff that I desperately want to have before the winter comes. And I have called an electrician. They're gonna mount a few lights around my farm. So we're gonna have lighting even in the middle of the night, because right now the only light we have is from the stars, which is not that bad, but it's I need something more dependable. Yeah. So since I have a house up there, it was time that I built myself a proper mailbox, and it actually works. So whenever I have mail, the flag should be up, and I put it right next to the main road, of course, because I think one is the law that you have to have it accessible from the public road, and the other is that you should have respect to your mailman, you know. They're out there in every weather. They are doing their job diligently, mostly, of course. Not everyone is diligent, but yeah, most of them are very good men and women. So yeah, I did get a call from my landscapers, and they said that some parts of the terrain are completely unsuitable for hedge. So they planted some kind of a tall grass there, which won't grow over that state, but it will be something to fill the gap. So I have to see what they did. And of course they planted some bushes around. They covered this part the way that I wanted to. And I also bought some other things. You might already see what I brought home. So flower pots, because yay, flower pots. Let's bring some life. Let's bring some life into the farm, into the homestead. Yeah, I did bring this water pipe. It's connected to the house main, and I can take my watering can and go do all the flowers around the house. But yeah, this is the result. This is how our hedge can be. And it can't be connected here because they said that the soil is completely unsuitable underneath, and the same is over here. And that last bit I left it open because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there. I'm probably gonna have another shed for the Massey-Ferguson tractor, the smaller one. So yeah, everything seems to be fine and dandy. Now I did speak, oh yeah, and this all these things, so the mailbox, the flower pots, the water pipe, and the hedges cost me altogether around 7,000. But what I did want to say is that I have been checking online, and it seems like oak trees grow pretty fast, so I'm gonna go with my big Massey-Ferguson tractor. I'm gonna get the tree planter. I'm gonna buy a pallet of oak tree saplings and I'm gonna put them in the ground. So some are going to be planted over there on the grassland, and I'm probably gonna plant one in this corner, one in over here behind the house somewhere, and another one at the pond. This is what I want to do, and we'll see if it happens, and if I'm successful. Over here I don't really want to put anything in, because then I feel it's gonna be too overcrowded. So great, yeah. Next step. I have to prepare the tractor. And I'm thinking of bringing stump grinder with me, because we have a lot of stumps down there where we cut the dead trees, sick trees. I still don't quite know why that happened, but it happened, so yeah. I have to clear the place up. Do I need a front loader? I think I don't need it, actually. It's gonna be in the way. I'm gonna take it off right here. Carefully back out and make my way back to the vehicle store. Yeah, and all these things that I bought, I got them from the warehouse. They're like a wholesale dealer for different construction projects, so yeah. They have basically everything you would want or need. There was another thing. I did stop right here at the entrance to from the main road, and I took my tape measure out, and it doesn't really feel like I can put the forest gate right here, because they are too narrow, and that would completely block the entrance. And if you remember, sometimes we have a big load going out on the road, and sometimes there are different companies arriving with different things and constructing things and bringing all the heavy equipment up there, and I really feel that it would hinder the entrance. So for the time being, I'm not gonna enclose it. I'm not gonna put any gates on it. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Right, I'm already at the dealers, and I'm looking at different machines. So we need stump cutter. I don't think I want to buy it, so let's just lease it for now. And I need the tree planter. It's gonna be this one. Nope, not this one. This one, Damcon. Let's lease it, and let's get a pallet of oak tree saplings. Oak, beautiful. Let's buy it. We get 20 pieces, so 20 saplings of oak trees. Sounds about right. Okay, now how do I want to connect this? I think I want to have the stump cutter on the front link. And I think I want to have the planter on the rear. Okay, let's put the pallet on. And let's make my way back to the homestead. And beacons on, of course. We want to be highly visible because this is not a usual contraption you can see on the road. Now granted, it will take at least, I think, 6 months until the first growth stage of this oak tree or growth spurt. So we're gonna have to wait for quite a long time before we can see any improvements. But it is what it is. And I do have to stop Sunday for a coffee over here with that elderly couple. Right, now I do think I'm gonna be able to see a bit more if I have the stump cutter on the rear of the tractor, so I'm gonna swap the implements and I'm gonna go for a hunt because I've cut the trees so low to the ground. There is one stump over here, but it's not very visible, so I might have done myself a disservice, but it's fine. I'm gonna make it somehow. Right. Now, how do I go about it? So I know I've planted 2 rows, so I'm gonna follow them as they are. And okay, I can see the cutter. Now where's that stump? Oh, yeah, I think it's right here. So did I get it? So hard to see. But I don't see any stumps, so I think I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna follow the rest of the line over here. Okay, there's another one over here. And it's difficult to see. The controls are backwards. Did I get it? I think I got it. Cool. So I'm gonna do this in a quick time lapse because there's not many stumps to grind. And I will then change my implement and go around plant a few trees. A few oak trees. I'm gonna make a nice forest, I think. So I got 4 saplings left, and now it's time to put them in the ground. Right here behind the house is gonna be the first one. This is such a nice little meadow. And it will protect the house from a bit of the noise coming from the sawmill. And now another one I want to have over there in the corner somewhere. Let me slowly go in here. Perfect. And now I'll have to move my truck away. So give me a minute. Good. That's taken care of. The landscapers went home. They were done with their job, so yeah, perfectly fine. And now, moment of truth. I want to plant this as close to the edge as possible. Let me go and see. I don't want to... Okay, I still have about a half a meter. We good? It's gonna go down around here. Actually, I want to have it a bit at a bigger angle. More like this, I think. Okay, I have to go forward. Just, you know what? I should go in nose first. Yeah, that sounds better. Why make it too complicated for myself if I can make it easier? Alright. Yeah, this is much easier. Okay, reverse it a bit more to the edge. Something like this. I think this is gonna be perfect. So the tree is gonna sit right here. Yeah. Let's put it in the ground. Perfect. I couldn't wish for better. Alright, and the last sapling could go over there on that side. Here is another sapling of the tree, oak tree. Oak is a good tree to have, isn't it? I feel oaks are like respected in a lot of cultures, and it's also a hard wood. I think, yeah, over here is a bit of good usable space. Put a big tree in, and perfect. Turn it off. Let's put on the stump grinder and return both items to the vehicle shop. So I have planted 20 oak trees today. Sounds good, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll go to the store, I'll return the items, and I'll be back and I'll check on the sawmill to see if we have the materials ready for my, or not my, but for the museum reconstruction project. I do believe we're getting close to the end of it, so it's gonna be interesting to see. I am already back and I wanna hook this back onto the tractor. I did leave it in a very awkward position, haven't I? I have left it. Fine. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, the clamp is closed. And back her off. So how are we looking like with the long plank situation? We have five pallets. We need 3 more, and we need one of these. Wood beams we don't necessarily need, but let's have a look at the saplings. So these are oak saplings. These are oak trees, alright. And oak leaves. I think it's gonna look amazing when these trees grow up a bit. And I hope I didn't space them too evenly down there. I am thinking of maybe putting some more trees in there, more different species. Maybe some evergreens, maybe an American elm or something like that. But yeah, look at this. This is the other one. I think it's quite okay positioned. So it's gonna make a nice addition. This is gonna be such a beautiful piece of property. And I'm thinking of constructing some kind of a shed over here, a tool shed where I can store my chainsaws in. And some kind of a lean-to or maybe another barn. But I am looking for something that will fit the theme. I don't want to have a red barn or a metal one or concrete or, you know, built with concrete blocks, cinder blocks. I want something made out of wood that will fit this theme nicely. It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. And yeah, I think this farm is really getting a good look to it. And I'm expecting someone, an electrician to come, because I have ordered a few lights to be put up. They are gonna be on the pillars here and on this side and probably on that side also. One light is going on this part over the entrance, so it's kind of guarded, protected. And I'm not sure about here, but I probably want a light over there. I'll see how the fittings can be done. I don't actually want to have any lights on the smokestack, even though it would be convenient to have it in the middle of this part of the house. At least I think it would look nice. And maybe a few lights over here. Or maybe I could put a few lights on the ground. That also sounds tempting. In any case, I have to wait for the electrician to arrive. And it seems like the electrician has arrived. What a cool car he has. Hello. Skoda. Looks like a sports model or something. With the red brake calipers and stuff like that. Ha! Cool. How cool is that? And the racing seats, look at that. Okay, I should stop salivating on the car. Anyway, yeah, I let him work, and I'll tag back in when he's done. Gonna take quite some time, I believe. Well, the electrician went home, and I'm standing on my porch with new ground lights. I think they are very beautiful. And there are 2 over here, marking the main entrance, and I have managed to convince the electrician to put 1 light over here in front of the entrance. There is a light over the garage door, just a bit more added security, and all the lights around the sawmill and on the carpentry shed. So we have everything set up now. And I think it looks very beautiful. So if I need to, I can turn on the inside lights also. These are more modern looking, but I'm going for a vintage look. Wow, what a beautiful night, evening sky. Yeah, anyway, I'm going for more of a vintage look, and I think these are perfect match. They give this warm yellow light. Yeah. And just imagine when the tree grows here, we might even put down some more decoration and a shed over here and another shed over here. Yeah. This is really turning into a beautiful place. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.